now tuned into the Quiet Car Podcast.
Welcome back to the Quiet Car Podcast. On today's episode, we got the it's the greatest Pokemon convention to ever hit the United States of America, OKECON this weekend. And yes, because OKECON is this weekend in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Georgia International Convention Center, we had to bring on the queen herself. PRIZMGAWDESS is in the building. Woo!
Woo! Hello.
PRIZMGAWDESS. What's going on, Joyce?
Yeah. What's happening?
Wonderful introduction. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So you already know how we start off every episode of this podcast, sponsored by Savorista. Okay, go to savorista.com and in the code Quiet Car for 25% off of your order. Savorista.com, where hey, even the coffee is great, even in the summertime. But shout out to that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right. But like I said at the intro, PRIZMGAWDESS is on. This is gonna be the biggest show that we have ever had right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. So how you been doing?
I've been good. Can't complain. Keeping busy. Keeping quiet and just grinding it out. Ready for the show. That's for sure.
Now, when the idea came up, right? Of you just, I know you just like woke up was like, you know what Atlanta's missing is a really good TCG show, a really good Pokemon show, right? You know what the country is missing right now is a really good show. Mm-hmm. And you go, you know what? I'm gonna do this right now. So the thoughts and plans of this? You walking out the door when you're having that thought, right? Did you ever imagine it was gonna be like this?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, and I mean, just the kind of person that I am. I really believe in manifesting, and in a sense, I kind of live in delusion. So when I have an idea, I'm like thinking it, I'm living it in my brain, I'm dreaming about it, and I think positive. I speak positive on anything that I do, and it literally everything I touch turns into magic, and that's just how I am. So yeah, I did.
Let me tell you, delusion is always a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Like if you don't believe in yourself, who gonna believe in your dream?
Yeah, right. Yes. Who gonna believe it? Now look, now people don't know, right? You know what I'm saying? This is not your first rodeo coming in, doing shows, just being the boss of the situation. This is not your first rodeo doing this, right? But collectively all together, I love the angle of the TCG show, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you've been here before. It's no stranger to to this. This is listen, to other people, this is they wake up with nightmares doing this. You sleep good at night. You know what I'm saying? You ain't letting this bother you, right? You know what I'm saying? All that.
I'm good.
But the thing
you can tell and I'm smile. Yeah,
you're right.
That's right.
This is nothing. This ain't her. But even I gotta take it back for a second, right? Because the thing is like this, right? And I always been a fan from afar, right? Now, listen, I'm a business owner, entrepreneur through and through, right? That's kind of all how I grew up, right? So talking to somebody that came from and had an idea and come down here and living the dream up and everything, and then where you're at now is, I gotta get my hats off. You know what I'm saying? And being Black and a woman is even. I mean, listen, I know it don't come easy. Okay, I know it don't, because you listen, as a male black, it ain't coming easy either. You know what I'm saying? But back it up a little bit, right? Because I think to get to C, we gotta get to A to B. Okay, and from what I'm seeing, like I said, listen, this is high praise, because what I see with OKECON and all that and all the stuff that's happening and everything, I'm excited. I'm excited for the show, right? Yeah. And over the weekend, Yabo and I was in Carrollton, Georgia, who's at a show down there. People were talking about it. We're gonna be OKECON this weekend. I can't wait to OKECON happening this week. Listen, I think perfect timing matters, right? With this, right? So look, let me bounce this out a little bit, right? Let's get the people to know who the boss lady is of this, right? Now listen, hailing from Kalamazoo, right?
Kalamazoo,
Michigan, right? Now, if y'all don't know where that's at, that's up north. Like she's walking to Canada. like Canada's a huffy bike away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's right there. So listen,
is that considered the Upper Peninsula? Kalamazoo, is that?
No. Like Kalamazoo is like literally between Chicago and Detroit, so it's lower Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Gotcha.
How is it like? I just want to know, how is it like growing up in Kalamazoo?
I mean, honestly, I had a really, an okay childhood. I mean, I'm an 80s baby, so I was outside all day and, had to come in at the street lights, and I was drinking from the hose and collecting worms and playing in dirt and, just all sorts of stuff that 80s babies did.
Born in 1900s.
Yeah, I was. It's okay. Yes. Sounds much worse when you say it like that.
He does it every week.
Real say, I'm from the 1900s also. So shout out to everybody who was born in 1900s. We all say
I was born like that though. 1900s. I was born real old.
I was born in 1986. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like real old. That's crazy. Shout out to all the millennials out there. Crazy.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Shout out to us.
So coming up from Kalamazoo, right? The move to Atlanta. What was that like? Is it the same thing? Just like I got to be in Atlanta.
Yeah, so I actually came to Atlanta in 2008, and I moved out here with my daughter's father. And needless to say, I didn't get the memo that said don't move your man to Atlanta. So that didn't work out.
Stupid.
Hey, you don't do that.
The ratio was ridiculous.
Yes. Crazy.
The male to female ratio was ridiculous.
It's unreal.
It was crazy. Yes, and that was on the height too. Oh wait.
But I still feel that moving here was like the best thing I could have did for my life. Even though we didn't work out, my daughter was born here. She's a little Georgia peach, and as an entrepreneur, the city has been good to me. The city has been amazing to me. I started my first business when I was like 19 years old. Okay. So I've been an entrepreneur for a very long time, but Atlanta has definitely been good.
So I think the theme of this episode is going to be called Perfect Timing. Okay. Because you can't listen, a shout out, chop on, rise up, right? But the thing I look at this is that you come into Atlanta perfect timing, right? The hype, the high, the beginning of the high of Atlanta. This is Atlanta music scene was crazy in 08. I mean, I don't think people understand. Listen to this. Everybody listening to overseas right now. When the reason why everybody coming to Atlanta was probably that 08 to 2012. Everybody thought Atlanta was like New York City. Yeah. And they come here, it's more trees. It's more trees than Nebraska.
I mean, Atlanta is known to be like the city actually in the trees, and the city in the forest. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of country, but I mean, compared to Kalamazoo, Michigan, it's lit. That's all I can say. It's not the same.
Oh wait was lit.
But
Yeah.
08, we had like a recession too. So like,
Right?
were you a
Nobody
little
felt in
bit
Atlanta.
nervous because of the
I
recession
didn't feel that
moving?
because I already had a business, an established business. So I literally
Okay.
was still booming and still getting it. And I didn't feel that at all. So if there was a recession, I ain't know nothing about it. I was good.
Can't stop the hustle. That's what I'm
Can't stop the
Yeah.
talking about.
hustle.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
stop the hustle. Speaking of that, was it the school that you started first up?
No.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't. I've had several different career paths, and my first business was an entertainment company.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I had that company for about 12 years. And after I had my daughter, I decided that I wanted to change paths. And, that took me through like a whole rediscovery of who I
Let's
am as a
go.
person. And, because
You
all
need
I
that.
knew was one thing, which that was
Mhm.
kind of tough. But from there, it wasn't the school right away. I went to buying and reselling sneakers. And then I went into making
Ooh.
water sculptures. And then I went to financial services, which, just kind of taught me a lot about managing money, which, with my first business, I didn't know much about that. So,
Mm-hmm.
being honest, I spent all that money, all of it, like
I
every
bet.
last cent of it. I spent it
Bet.
all. But
Uh-huh.
this go around,
See,
with the financial literacy, I learned more and how to become more responsible. And
yes.
then from there, just kind of came back to beauty, which is my first passion, and then took that and ran with it because that's actually what gives me the most joy. And, just teaching, passing along knowledge. Basically, with my school, I teach people entrepreneurship through advanced beauty techniques. So I have a 9-month estheticians program, but I also have like a lot of different certification classes that are offered here in Atlanta, but all across the United States as well. So
That's
that's my
fun.
first love right there.
Especially with the
So
beauty school. Yeah.
yeah, I was saying like your esthetician, like students, like where do they practice?
In Marietta, Georgia. That's where my school is. And they have to stay in school for about 9 months, and we'll
Oh.
get 1,000 hours in order to obtain that aesthetics license. But the difference between my school and everyone else's is the fact that I incorporate all of the advanced certifications that are going to make my estheticians money like now. Facials will do it, waxing will do it, but like a lot of the advanced services, that's going to
Yeah.
keep the money in their pocket. So I want to make sure that they're good when they're finished. And that's the difference between my school and others.
Man, if you need a blackhead dummy,
Whoa.
where can I go to?
Oh.
It'll be School of
Jeez.
Glamology in Marietta. Yes, walk-ins are welcome.
I
That's
might
what's
take
up.
a
That's
I
what's
might take a
up.
little walk in. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
on the strength, man.
Yeah,
yeah, so, so,
men need to
so
take care
even
of their skin too. Definitely, go check it out.
so
Absolutely.
with doing all this, right? And even starting school up and everything, being successful at it also, let's not buzz over that because
All right.
it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you know what I'm saying. I don't think people understand this, especially we can relate that. Come back to cars too. You always have like the joy of for me. It's always the joy of that startup, right? And it's that thrill and that adrenaline rush. It's that whole
Mm,
I can do this, and
Mm-hmm.
then when
feels good.
reality hits, it gets a little difficult. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But if you don't keep going, it's a lot of times where people just kind of stop doing it, right? And they don't really see themselves moving on with it because everybody hits that wall. Everybody hits that wall. It's a thing and we got to break through it or not. The question is, even with the school idea and coming up and being successful like that, when was that one moment that you was like, hey, is this what I want to do?
I knew that it was what I wanted to do from the start. So just
Oh.
a little bit of a background on that, just kind of getting into eyelash extensions, which is what really just kind of like took me off after going
Mm,
through all of the other little avenues that I went through. But then people started asking me to teach them certain things. And at first I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. But if I thought about it, even if I did teach someone else to do what I'm doing, I would still have to service her. So she's not it's not hurting me to teach someone else how to fish. So I mean, you know, that first student, when she came back to me like months later telling me that she quit her job and she's living a better life and she's, you know, she's good, that made me feel better, and that made me feel warm, and it made me feel like this is what my purpose is supposed to be, you know, compared to all the other things that I've done in my life. So I don't know, like I feel like when I put more love into it, then it blossomed more and it progressed more. And I mean, I never really imagined that it would take off the way that it did, but when it did, I'm still in shock, you know, just of how long it's lasted and how successful I've become from that. But I'm very, very grateful. But you know, it's really just all about, at this point, it's no longer about the money. It's about, especially for my girls, just teaching them another way to get money without, you know, what music teaches them or Atlanta teaches them. Because our role models, especially for Black people, our role models are far and few. So I want to be one of the ones that, you know, our girls can look up to and be proud of, and my daughter especially, you know. So it's what I'm supposed to do.
That's awesome. That's good to hear too.
Yeah,
Joyce.
I appreciate it.
Real quick, let me backtrack a little bit real quick, because this has been on my mind. Flipping sneakers, right?
Yeah.
There's the hustle and everything. Listen, are you still consider yourself a sneakerhead? Just for the people, absolutely. I know the answer. Okay. It's just for the people, you know what I'm saying?
That never died.
Top 3 sneakers right now. Of all time.
Oh, top 3 of all time?
Oh gosh, yeah, you're gonna put me on the spot like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I do it for the culture. People want to know.
Of all time.
Of all time. Take your time.
I have to say the Jordan 9s.
Okay.
The Reds and the Concords. Those are kind of like classic shoes. I would also say,
those are nice.
I ain't gonna lie, like I just got those Tiana Taylors. Oh gosh, what are they? The ones where she it's the rose grew out of the concrete. That's like my all-time favorite right now.
Nice.
And then number 3, I'll say the Retro 4s for sure. Those are my all-time favorites.
Okay, all right. Okay, just like I said, just you know what I'm saying? Just making a scene. You know what I'm saying? I want people, you know, she knows her stuff.
Jordan strong.
But I ain't gonna lie, I have a lot of shoes, a lot of different sneakers that I love, but you know, those are definitely my favorites.
What's the everyday shoe you can just go on and go, you know what? I'm rocking this today. I got it.
And I have a lot of them, and I have so many different pair that, you know, I can find a pair to match everything, and they're, you know, they're comfortable, they're cute, they're not too heavy. I can run to the airport in them, and you know, I got a lot of them.
Yeah, see that crazy. That's how she rolls too. She loves
dunks.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me say this too. My Yeezys. Like they're.
Let's talk about this now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this now. The most comfortable shoe ever made. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, I agree. My little sister referred to them as Sonic the Hedgehog shoes, and I can't unsee it, but they are still hands down.
They really are. They are. Oh God,
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's funny now. That's crazy. But I'd never been so upset and cried when Adidas canceled those shoes. I mean, listen, I think we all understand why, but it's still, I shed so many tears. I cannot believe they're not gonna make it anymore.
It was their loss, man.
Yeah, that was definitely crazy. But hey, I got plenty, so I'm good.
Dang,
shout out to the makers of Yeezy doing their thing. But like I said, just coming up, being an entrepreneur and everything, and being successful as an entrepreneur, we fall into the whole thing of now OKECON, right? What's the thought process of this when you had the idea? Or where did the idea come from? That you just was like, TCG. That's what Pokemon. That's where it's at.
Yeah, so I mean, of course, we have Coach Collision, me and Prism God. Coach Collision is about, combining all of the genres of collectibles, whether art, sneakers, sports cards, TCG cards, collectibles, memorabilia, all of that stuff. And then shortly after our last Culture Collision, we came out with just a card show. And we did that, just from listening to our audience. And, we got a lot of complaints about the music. Some, a lot of people didn't like certain things. So
hold on. Let me interrupt for a second.
Hold on, before you go there.
Okay.
I always want to provide something for everyone, right? So Culture Collision is not dead, but just a card show is strictly for cards, no music, for those people who like a certain scene. And so, I mean, it only made sense that, okay, we're going to do that. Let me go ahead and create a TCG community. And that's where it came from. And I mean, honestly, like I just was thinking about it and thinking about it. And like, okay, I'm just going to do it. And I really, from start to finish, created everything in 2 months. And so that's the crazy part about it.
Yo,
2 months.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what's up, yo. It really is.
Yeah.
And then like to not brand it, as Culture Collision, it's its own entity.
It's its own entity. Yes.
Now to backtrack on Culture Collision, which is my favorite card show ever. I don't care what nobody says because of what it is.
I only missed one.
I only missed one too.
The very first one.
I wasn't there for the first one, but I heard it was very legendary. I keep hearing about the first. I was there second.
Yeah.
I keep hearing about the first one. The reason why, and we echo this because we do Culture Collision episodes. We dedicate the whole January to Culture Collision. Okay, just because, like I said, if you ain't there, you just don't know about it. So the whole thing, even with Culture Collision, is so different. It's so different than any other show. Is because of the energy that's in the room.
Yeah,
it's the music.
Yeah.
What are we talking about, people?
Yeah.
And I know the person who's complaining is listening to this podcast.
I talked to him personally.
We talked to him.
I did.
He knows he was in the wrong. Period. And I understand. Okay, listen. This is my opinion. This has nothing to do with culture or Prism Goddess or Prism God or anything like that. Just put that disclaimer on there because I'm finna go nuclear right now. I'm finna lose this. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? When you come to a show, we've been to Jabo and I've been to many card shows.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
Yeah.
Do your effing research before you come to the party and you don't like the music.
Mm-hmm.
When everybody's vibing in there, listen. The whole I don't think people understand it. People who hasn't been there, it's a 100% vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You go there, listen. So what the music is like playing what you. It wasn't even the problem that it was loud. It was the whole thing of, well, hey, shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna play some, Barry Manilow up in here. Yeah. What is this? This ain't Culture Mozart show. What are we talking about?
Yeah. I mean, you're right, but just one thing about it is when it comes to Culture Collision, we like to do things where we're catering to all of our audience because, but that last one was like he was going in. No, I ain't gonna lie, like he got on everybody's nerves. But
every day. I go,
hey, but the thing is, look, we can laugh about it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it was like, come on, dude.
Though, like,
right,
man.
But yeah, y'all always do a good show, and like from the very beginning, I've been fans of y'all. I think I reached out to Ralph like after y'all did the first show, and I want to thank you every show y'all have, so I'm always a big fan of you. I want to be at every show.
Always.
But I do have to apologize. I ain't gonna be here this weekend for your show.
That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. There's gonna be more. The next one is coming right on up in August. So you got 2 months, couple months to get ready for it.
So real quick, if the like I said, so the people don't know right now, like I said, it's gonna be this weekend in Atlanta at the Georgia International Convention Center, was literally, I mean, right by the airport. So you're flying in.
East Current.
You can literally, so 25th and 26th, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday.
And it's such a good venue, such a convenient venue.
Come on,
the parking is good.
Yes.
Like, it's so open. It's just convenient. What a nice change of venues too, to go to that.
Sure.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, for sure. And then what a lot of people don't know is, like, there's literally a train from the airport directly to the venue. So, I mean, you don't even have to get an Uber or a taxi.
MARTA?
Flying in. Go straight there.
There's a MARTA train?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's famous for the MARTA. Let me tell you something.
The MARTA is smarter.
Right.
Is that a commercial now?
You know what I'm saying?
That was a little commercial you just did right there.
That's old school, man. I mean, look, I came to Atlanta in 1995. So you know, it was
that's 1900s.
That was the thing even back then. the MARTA is smarter. Yeah.
MARTA is smart. I like that.
Okay.
I think first time I rode the MARTA.
Mayor Andre.
That's her name. Gee, I don't even know that name. First time I rode the MARTA, I was I don't know what year it was, but that's when I moved to Atlanta after I graduated high school in Lithonia. They filmed. I don't know. I'm about to show my age, but they filmed the Soulja Boy came out, and
oh, my bad. Yeah.
And they filmed the Soldier Girl like song on the MARTA train. People don't remember that. They had and she was like cranking. I mean, it was like I was like, what is this? I said, what part of Atlanta is this? This is like, I said, I got to get off of this thing. And I literally got off next stop. I don't know where I was at, but she was, and the video, it's like crank that Soldier Girl or something like that. Something, it was on a MARTA train, and she was doing some and that video, and this is literally like early YouTube. It was like early YouTube when this happens. And that thing blew up. And I never, it was just, you know, I have PTSD every time I listen to that. And it's like,
hey, just like you said, what Atlanta teaches, so we don't want it all. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of artists and creativity and stuff out here, but I mean, you know, just the message that's always just kind of projected isn't always good for the community, you know, if I'm being honest, especially in music. The music has changed. It really has. It's not like, you know, the stuff that we grew up on. It's different. It's different.
Now look, this is okay. Look, so my son has moved out the house, so I'm celebrating that.
Okay.
But I've always said, even listen to his music, right? And I'm like, this music just ain't made for us.
Yeah.
Right? Because I remember back in the day when my favorite artist is Ludacris, right? It's hands down number one. My favorite artist, Ludacris. Okay. But when I used to listen to like Tupac and like Bone Thugs-n-Harmony and all this other stuff, I mean that, you know, my aunt and uncle was doing the same thing. It was like, this music is not. What is this?
True.
You don't even listen to this.
Yeah.
So I can imagine when they was listening to like Curtis Blow, you know what I'm saying? And then my grandparents up there listening to like, you know, Billie Holiday and like, you know, Nat King Cole, they go like, what's Curtis Blow? What is this Curtis? And it had to be the same thing. Yeah. I think the evolution of music, and I could be wrong, so shout out, you know, put that in the comments, whatever, just get out to me. Is it's always like generational, right? And I try to listen to like a Young Boy and stuff like that, and my ears bleed every time.
Yeah, mine too.
But it's like, I'm listening, it's going like, come on, you can't be, but then I look at the perspective of like, it's not for me. I cannot sit here and go, you can't listen to this, because I was getting told to say, I had to sneak UGK tapes. Me and brother had to sneak UGK tapes in the house because and Project Pat tapes. Because
a lot of people had to sneak UGK to listen to UGK. Dog, are you serious?
No. You know what I'm saying?
No, Pimp C, Bun, but for real.
Yeah.
Nah, a lot of folks
definitely be a generational thing for sure. Yeah, you about right.
Which artist do you listen to right now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I still listen to the old stuff. Like I'm on Alicia Keys, India Arie. Like I like
neo soul.
Yeah, that's the kind of music I like. Mm-hmm.
No Trick?
No who?
No Trick up in Detroit?
No, I don't even know who Trick is.
Oh my gosh! Listen, everybody that's from Detroit, come after me. Just come after me. Just come after me. You know what I'm saying? No. Just don't.
I can appreciate the old school though, because I'm kind of like that too. But I'm more like hip hop rap side.
Yeah. I mean, I do listen to a little bit of Cardi B, but it'd be like certain songs for motivation. Like Money. That's my favorite song from her.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I was trying to figure out that song.
I'll blast it in the truck and, I'm ready to go get that money. So
listen, we always have that moment.
Yes.
Where it feels good, just kind of turn it up and just let the, I don't have no 15s like I used to have, back in high school. But sometimes it's good to, when See Murder comes on, just let it,
Oh, you went back.
Am I going back? That's crazy. Am I showing my age? That's crazy. Am I showing my
age? It's so long. You went back.
Am I showing my age?
Yes. Dude, wow. I remember when they first came out, man.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that vividly.
That's funny.
The whole mixtape scene when they was dropping every week.
Every week, a fresh blingy cover every week.
I know.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was in high school back in early 2000s, and I was burning CDs. You know what I'm saying? That was like my kind of start hustle. Well, not really start, but I was doing I would do 3-4 those $3 2 for $5. You know what I'm saying? Burning CDs. And I would have throughout the week, and I would have $5 if you want like a real CD or your own mixtape. I get a little list.
Oh, you was getting it then.
Personalized, making.
Listen. Shout out to Lee High School, class of 05. Right, we was. I had the tower. I had the tower with the mini. I remember buying I have 6. I can burn 6 CDs at a time.
Oh my gosh!
You know what I'm saying? We was in there.
So was on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We went to Office Depot and got the blank CDs.
Yes.
Like that thing with the little thing. The same. And then when those CDs, we had the tower and we had to put the AOL CDs in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When they mailed us our internet.
Yeah.
Right. Net zero. What's up?
Crazy. You know I remember that. That's crazy.
And we only had like 36 hours to use it. Remember?
Man. Hey, but that NDRE album came out just fine though.
Yes.
So
man.
So the little neo soul and everything. I think it had the where we put, was you a let's see, we got NDRE, Alicia Keys, Mary J. Are we looking?
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely.
The ultimate. Let me just say this, and I think I know the answer to this. Best album that when you listen to it, it just takes you. What's that album that takes you back? Both of y'all. For me, it's Word of Mouth by Ludacris. Don't judge me.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's probably gonna be either 112 Cupid or
wait a minute. Okay.
Aaliyah.
1 in a million?
Yes, 1 in a million. Mm-hmm.
1 in a million. Yeah.
That was my girl.
Yeah, but what about you?
Dude, like, I think like the rap part of me, really got like shaken up by like the Atlanta scene when I got to Atlanta. Outkast was bumping and Goody Mob. So still standing from Goody Mob, it just hits me like real deep, man, on the strength. Like that takes me back right there. Takes me back to coming to Atlanta. But like, like old school though, man, I would say like Troop. You ever heard of a group called Troop before?
Troop.
Yes.
Yeah. You send me swinging. That's the that right there takes me back, like, like where R&B was like cool and my mama.
Now, if you're talking about rap, Twista is my favorite rapper. And I
listen.
The majority of his songs. He's not from Atlanta, but
let me look.
Man.
Twista?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that adrenaline rush.
Yes.
Is the greatest CD that has ever been made. I don't care. I was bumping that coming back from Atlanta this weekend, and I'm listening to when J-Bo.
I know, man. I know. It takes
but the people that's
really
listening
takes you back to a place. I know it is. I know it takes you back to a place.
For the people that's listening right now, he has a song in there where he's just going off, right? And I love the creativity of the song. Is he has you can hear the engineer in there going, knocking on the door and say, hey, calm it down. What are you ready? Are we, and he just completely shut. That song, I could listen. I could look that mob to that. Listen. The greatest. I don't care what nobody says. The greatest CD, the greatest rap CD to be ever made was Adrenaline Rush.
I love
Twister.
Yes.
Because it's not.
That's a tough statement. That's
only reason. This is the only reason. Anybody give me in the
and
comments.
Arguably, you're correct.
Come see me in the comments. Come see me in the comments. I don't care because that CD it will take you so high up. The energy of the CD is crazy, but then it brings you down, mellows you out, and it'll bring you back up. Okay, let me tell you something. There's a lot of songs on there that I can play right now.
That's why it's named Adrenaline Rush, man. Straight up.
Right, that's why they call it that for sure.
Man, hey, Adrenaline Rush reminds me of riding in my homeboy's sports car. He had a Ford Pro, and man,
2-door.
Oh yeah, 2-door. It had
is that
cool
a sports car?
No, I mean it was Ford. But man, he souped it up, had some nice wheels on it, whatnot. Man, the system sounded amazing. And yeah, we listened to Twista, rolling through Atlanta. That's my homie jam. But yeah, that takes me back, man. But music can do that.
When you combine darkness into the light. What? Listen, bringing pain like too bad. Oh, let me just stop because I ain't no. That's greatest. Where we put Lauryn Hill at?
Oh, she was fire too. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, dang, I didn't even think about her, but I would put her at like one of my top 5 as well, for sure.
That CD was amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Yep,
amazing.
Although you really get like nothing else. I mean, listen, I think I'm pretty okay with, I never go see it in concert, but that. I don't think people understand that. I mean, I got no words for that CD. That right there, it's just so classic. Like
no words.
Yeah, no words for that. But like I said, but to get back on OKECON, What are you looking for? Coming from the show, like what's the goal of this show right here?
The goal is just a different experience. So, a couple of the highlights of the show is the Poke Parade, which this is something that has never been done.
Parade?
Okay, wait, a little detail. Hold on, wait. Let's do a little detail. This is exclusive. Exclusive. Okay.
So the Poke Parade is just all about, I want people to come and dress up. And what I'm doing is 1:45, I want everyone to line up that's dressed up outside the door. We're going to make some rounds inside the show. Everyone's going to show off their costumes. And I'm going to have 3 people judge the best costume. And whoever wins each day is going to get $500 to spend with our vendors. So that's what that's about.
That is wild, yo! I love that. I love that.
Yeah, so it's gonna be cute. I'm excited to just kind of see it through. With the show, it's like you can have all these different visions and stuff, but you can't see it until show day, and that's like the crazy part. So just being able to like see it through, yeah, it'll be great.
So you're talking adults and kids as well.
Say it again.
This is catering to adults and kids.
Absolutely. If you know anything about cosplay has no age.
No, it doesn't.
No age limit.
Shout out to Selena. No age limit. Shout out to her.
That's gonna be awesome, man.
I'm excited.
What is that?
Like it's just a place where you can let loose, have fun.
Yes.
Release that inner kid that we all have in us. So I'm looking forward to it.
Have you ever you looked at like the cosplays and stuff and everyone's like, I definitely do that? Yes. Who would you be?
I mean, I already got my little Gengar outfit, so.
Oh,
that's your favorite Pokemon.
Yes, you wanna know why? Because he's purple. Really, and my house is purple, so that's the main reason.
Shout out to Gengar on that. What was the idea? How did the idea come on that with the parade?
I was just sitting there thinking, like, what can I do? Because I didn't want to do too much,
Genius.
With Coach Collision, we have a lot of activities. I didn't want it to be too busy, but I just felt like that would be a good highlight. I feel like it's something that, we've never seen in the card space before. And just like, hey, let's give it a try.
Brings people together too. You know what I mean?
Yes, it brings people together. It makes them smile. It's going to be fun. It's social media worthy. I can't wait to see other people's clips of how it turns out. But yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Oh man, I hope there's like a huge line of folks.
Yeah, me too.
Going through the show.
Me too. I know it's going to be a big line. I'm manifesting that right now.
It's crazy. But like I said before, let me pay the bills real quick before we move on to the next one. So like I said, first of all, shout out to OKECON. Like I said, it's going to be this weekend at the Georgia International Convention Center. Like I said, on the 25th and the 26th of April. So go in there, check it out. Get your tickets early. Okay, get on OKECON, Instagram. Get ready for that. Like I said, plan your trip. Y'all got nothing else to do. Get dressed up and everything for that. But also, shout out to our sponsors real quick. Of course, every week, Aspire Health Energy Drink sponsors the podcast. All right, spring is finally here. Sun is out, weather's nice, and somehow we are all still tired. Like, how are we exhausted in perfect weather? Got the birds chirping, flowers blooming. We still hitting the snooze like it's winter. Side though, let's switch it up with a little Aspire Health Energy. Clean, smooth energy, not the kind that has you to shake like you've been drinking 5 cups of coffee right before you go jogging. Okay, we're talking about 80 milligrams of natural green caffeine, just enough to wake you up. Not enough to have you question your life choices, though. Okay, no sugar, no calories, no crash. Just steady energy so you can actually enjoy the day. Whether you're outside working or going to OKECON this weekend. Okay, remember to grab you a couple of them. Remember the flavors is also there too. Mango lemonade, the sweet cherry, and all berries. Just a couple of flavors. Refreshing light, basically springtime in a can. But if you're still trying to get your life together this season or you want to look like you are, here's the offer I got for you: 20% off your entire order plus free shipping in the U.S. All right, free shipping in all parts of the United States of America. So if you're in China or Taiwan, can't do them to you. Not yet. Go to inspiredrinks.com, enter the code Quiet Card at checkout. Okay, Inspired Health Energy, because spring is here and it's time to wake up for real.
Wake
this
up.
is the part we got a little announcements and everything. Joy, since you're the guest, any announcements, anything that you want to tell the people? Show, all that, anything?
Other than just, be prepared for a great show. Time is going to be 11 to 5, Saturday and Sunday. And just come out and have a good time. I mean, Dr. Collectible is bringing some special guests that you can only see if you're there.
Ooh.
Shout out to him. And yes, it's gonna be lit. Come support. Come have a good time.
Let's go. Got any announcements?
Yeah, Doc is our dude. It's our man's right there.
Uh-huh.
One of our great promoters.
Yes.
And for this hobby space, man. We love
yes.
Man, still continuing to bring collect to the world. So man, just we taking it on the road again, man. So can't wait to share all the good news coming.
Let's go. Saturday Aftermath, which is the college football show, we will be in Pittsburgh at the NFL draft this Thursday. So check out any information on that. We'll tell you time, place that we're going to be at. Handling all the news, getting drafted first, things like that. So it's always huge for the show to be up there. So we're going to be doing that. Also, speaking of Dr. Collectible, listen to Grease Up, part of the Quiet Card Network. His podcast has been going litty for a long time. So follow that Grease Up podcast, Dr. Collectible. Also, follow us on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, because we got more streaming, more shows coming up. And also, like I said, we're gonna be in Chicago this weekend, and but we also have more announcements coming. Football season is about to come out, and it is going to be lit. So appreciate everybody following that. And
TCG season is coming. What's your biggest Gengar? What's your favorite Gengar card in your collection?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't have any TCG cards. I'm completely new to the TCG community. Like I've known about it through like our sponsors of that nature, but I'm completely new to it. But I've learned a lot, and I am, I'm about to come out with some things. I ain't gonna say
excited.
Huh?
It's pretty exciting, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few surprises up my sleeve. You'll see.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, like I said, speaking of that, speaking of that show and everything, what else are we looking forward to the show? Which I love the parade. And let me just say this.
Oh yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Let's go.
And I don't think people think I'm finna go. Hold on. Let me get set. I'm finna go nuclear again. People think that they can wake up and just put on a card show. Okay? There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that think that they can just wake up and put on a card show. But here's the thing, right? It's 2026. Okay? This ain't the 1940s no more. A card show is more than a table and chairs. A really good one on. It's a really, and just here, like I said, I'm super excited because just hearing the parade, knowing that it's going to be different than any of these other TCG shows, because they think they can just put up a table and some chairs behind the table and just leave it be. No. Yeah. So what else are we? What are we just expecting? I know it's gonna be high energy. I can already see it. I know it's gonna be high energy.
The energy is gonna be amazing. There's gonna be activities for the kids. There's gonna be giveaways. And I'm indecisive on whether or not I want to have a DJ. Like, let me ask y'all opinion. Y'all think I should do it or no? What do you think?
Yeah, we gonna go first, or I will go.
So TCG crowd,
They're different.
I don't think they care, yo.
No.
I don't think they care. Like
Yeah.
if you have music and it's some good I don't know, something to keep the energy up. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem at all.
Okay.
I'm thinking the same thing because every TCG show that I've been to has been loud, high end, loud. You know what I'm saying? We've been, like I said, the other shows that we've been to. I mean, there's been cake thrown at people.
Oh, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that at OKECON.
Aoki is wild for that.
I'm just saying. Like, I think the DJ is good. I think you can't have it quiet in there, especially like I said, especially the family. Being such a family, or I mean, you got to keep. I think you got to keep the kids busy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and the thing is like this is look, and I can see I'm seeing this trend come along, right? And the trend, like I said, the best ran shows are women promoting shows. Period. I get credit what credit is due. Shout out to on the West Coast. Shout out to Front Row. It's a women-owned show. They got that thing locked down, and that's what. Let me tell you something. That's what the hobby needs.
I did not know.
It was women. It's women-owned. Yes.
That's why. Yes.
That's why it's so. They are so strict. You know what I'm saying? They are so. You better clean your room. That's one of the things that you gotta clean. You gotta clean your booth. You set up. You're responsible for that. You gotta clean up.
You should, man.
You gotta stay at the show, or you're not gonna be at the next show. You know, it's just like little stuff like that I see, and people respect it
because that goes back to Joyce, paying attention to detail, paying attention to the feedback of your customers. That's how you hone it in, and I think y'all do a good job at that.
Yeah, we do. I mean, women, man. I mean, I can't say enough about a woman and the duties that she takes on, and she does it with a smile. Like, never even know what a woman really got going on, but we get it done every time.
Every time. Where you seeing OKECON 3 or 5 years from now? Because I know it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, I definitely want to build the community up in Atlanta. I think we need something like that for the TCG community. Just listening.
They want more of that.
Yeah, just listening to quite a few of the vendors. It's good to just have everyone in one space where customers don't have to go to like all these different card shops to look for what they're looking for or get what they're looking for. So I'm going to continue to grow it here in Atlanta, but I'm definitely going to take it on the road as well. So I don't know exactly when, but home base is definitely going to be in Atlanta.
Ooh, exclusive. Exclusive. You heard it here first, people. Now here's the hit. Here's the thing. Basically, like I said, I'm saying this as a fan, right? Because I want to see all of us win. Okay, and I'll be the biggest cheerleader because I've been there before, where when you by yourself, right, and you just have to learn how to the communication to yourself is crazy. You get in situations where you don't think nobody got your back, right? The thing is like this, right? Much success, right? I know this is not the last. Like I said, you're family now. You're in here. You're on the, finally on the, like I said, there's not too many people we give the keys to that you can just get on whenever. Okay, I just want to say you have a key to the podcast, so whenever you want to enter the door, you ain't just come on the show.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, so like I said, it's not that many. Trust me, you may be the third one.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You may be the third one. But real quick, Gable, you have anything else?
Man, I do, man. Like Joyce, like one of my favorite lyrics in like rap is Pete Rock CL Smooth, right? On they reminisce over you, and they say they run my own business like my Aunt Joyce. I always think about every time I see you. That's what I think about right there. And I'm like, you do your thing, you run your business, and yeah, I know I'm older than you, but you my Aunt Joyce.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So let's real quick. Listen, the floor is yours right now. Why should somebody pull up to Atlanta for this event? Why should people come to OKECON?
Well, I mean, mainly for the vendors, and I'm not gonna lie. Like a card show, any show, anywhere is nothing without the vendors. So I want to give a shout out to all of the vendors and to just let y'all know that like I appreciate y'all so much. Always showing up, always bringing the heat, always bringing good stuff, good attitudes, good personalities. And I mean, the vendors, they're coming with it. So, keep watching the OKECon page. They're going to be posting and I'm going to be sharing and, highlighting everyone that's coming. Everyone gets highlighted. But yeah, come for the vendors, come for the Poke Parade, and just come for the vibe, come for the fun, come for the nostalgia, wear your costume, come for the fun. So you ain't got nothing going on. This is where you need to be.
Now I gotta know this. It's been on my mind. I just be thinking of stuff. Favorite restaurant in Atlanta?
Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. Kava is my favorite right now. I can eat that every single day. Yes.
I'm not familiar with Kava. What is Kava?
I'm not familiar with Kava either.
Yeah, run it.
So there's like several locations across, but it's Mediterranean food. And I'm a vegetarian and I always get the it's delicious.
How long you been a vegetarian for?
Long time. Like 15, 16 years. Long time.
So listen, shout out to FD. FD's a vegetarian and he's been on me. We had this conversation about, because I have told him, I said, yeah, you're a vegetarian, because he's in California, and I said, yeah, you're a vegetarian, on that side of Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come to Atlanta, because I want him to, we can go to Magic City, because I was like, you gotta get the wings there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a vegetarian in Magic City. You know what I'm saying? There's no like laws in it, whatever. Allegedly.
You can't be a vegetarian, eat no chicken.
Whoa! We just just saying.
He is for real a vegetarian though.
Yes, he is.
When he came to Atlanta, we ate dinner, and I had a big burger with pork belly on the burger.
Oh gosh!
And they ate that in front of him, and I don't see how you could not eat that thing. Yeah, he was straight up. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my salad.
Yeah.
So we was like, I told him, I said, yeah, you get this chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the wings, like, it's so good. I'm just like, I'm like, it's so good. And he goes, I don't know last time I had chicken, right? and then I go, that's crazy.
Never something. I could never say that.
I told him, I said, I probably eat chicken 315 days. I just had it today. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the vegetarians out there. You know what I'm saying? We have so Kava's the best restaurant out right now.
Well, for me, that's what I could eat every day.
Well, okay? So since you're vegetarian, there's a lot of vegetarians that are listening right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lisa and Tammy right now. They're big fans. They're vegetarians also. Don't worry about it. I'm not coming over your house to eat anything, Tammy. Don't worry about that. So what's that? I know, knowing Atlanta, everything here is it's a lot. What's a good vegetarian restaurant that people can go to?
I like Slutty Vegan. If you never had a Slutty Vegan,
I love Slutty Vegan.
Yeah, go check it out. They're delicious.
I love Slutty Vegan.
Yes.
Yes, and that was crazy because I didn't know it was vegetarian.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't. So you
I was going with the culture. I was like, all right, they going over here, I go over there too.
Interesting, but yeah,
I didn't know. So somebody I was eating it, and I was like, they was like, yeah, vegetarian, right? And I was like, who?
Hey, more lady owners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lady owners.
She's making her rounds right now, and shout out to her, right? I think what she's going through, she just learned a lesson. You know what I'm saying? I just, and I hate that she has to go through this like this, but sometimes, listen, and we all go through it. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole, like I said, if she's listening right now, don't worry about it. It all gonna go away. You're gonna find yourself back up. But I love Slutty Vegan. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. Yeah. But like I said, Yabo, is there anything else you got?
Man, go to OKECON, yo. If you in ATL, go to East Point. You know what I'm saying? Go to OKECON. Even get a hotel. You got 2 days. Get a hotel right across the street. Mm-hmm. There's a restaurant right there at the bottom of the hotel. It's got some great shrimp and grits that I recommend. And
yes, Home Two Suites, right?
It is at the bottom of the Home Two Suites. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right behind it.
Look, go to OKECON, Georgia World International Congress Center, Convention Center.
There we go.
Yes. Georgia International Convention Center, the GICC.
There you go.
That's right. Let's get it correct.
GICC. Yeah. So Joyce, look, the floor is yours. Shout out your social media. Shout out to school. Shout out, anything you want. The floor is taking as much time as you want to.
I got a lot of different profiles.
Everybody buckle up.
Run it.
I want you to follow me on all these different places. Joyce Jade Official, Joyce Jade Collective, School of Glamology, Prism Goddess, Culture Collision, and of course, OKECON TCG. And we do have Just the Card Show, which is coming up next after OKECON, and then following. So June is Just the Card Show, August is OKECON, and then November is going to be Just the Card Show, and then January we're gonna do Culture Collision. So we're gonna keep Culture Collision 1 year because that's the big show where we pull out the
It's the start to the season. Yes.
And then in between we'll be rotating between OKECON and Just the Card Show. So stay tuned, follow those pages, and support your city. That's all I got.
Listen, if you don't follow all those 20 pages, I'm going to your house and I'm getting on your phone and following them myself. Follow Prism Goddess, follow Culture Collision, all that. Okay, if you're not, you are definitely missing out. So listen, I really do appreciate you coming on the show. This has been
yes, thank you.
It's been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Like I said, this will not be. Yes,
please
whenever.
come back.
Okay.
Whenever you want to, like I said, whenever you want to hop on, it can be next week, week after, it don't matter.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to come on, you're definitely welcome to come on. Also, shout out to Jerry. Jerry can make it today, and he really wanted to. Trust me. Aww. I know. He really he was. Shout out to Jerry though. You know what I'm saying? if Jerry missed the show.
Yeah.
Somebody don't trust that y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. He is pissed.
Shout out to Jerry.
Okay. So shout out to Jerry. But like I said, follow the podcast on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Also, Apple and Spotify users, give us a 5-star and a comment. And we help the podcast out and everything. Like I said, OKECON this weekend, Georgia International Convention Center. Your tickets, roll up on there, do that. Saturday Aftermath, which is the college football show, we definitely gonna be in Pittsburgh on Thursday for the NFL draft. So we definitely be there. So if you see us right there, I think it's next to the next to the stadium. I think is the NFL draft there. Hey, come show us love. Like I said, we'll be right there, just filming and everything. So, but like I said, look, she went from building a beauty empire. Okay, now she's building the most talked about TCG event in the world this weekend. You already know what it is. Joyce, AJ, Prism Goddess. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Next time, we out of here with the belly button.
Peace. Happy birthday, Deuce.